I'm Alyssa.
And I'm Mike.
Welcome back to the A&M podcast.
Wow, you're like writing a whole new theme song for us there.
Trying. Yeah, we were talking
Get
about
one of
our
those.
analytics and thinking that maybe it's our theme song turning people away,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
just trying something
yeah.
new.
Well, we've noticed some trends.
While
Um,
I have the microphone, might as well sing with it.
that's right. Get one of those apps. They show those. I see those apps all over Instagram where it's like, you sing off key and all that, and somehow it makes you sound like you can actually sing. Not that I'm saying you sing off key, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even, what's funny? I didn't even think that you told me I sing off
Yeah, I
key.
wasn't. I wasn't. I wasn't saying it for that.
Yeah, that's funny.
All right.
Okay.
Cheers, by the way.
You know what's funny?
Hmm.
I have a beverage, an actual little alcohol beverage.
Oh wow. Nope,
So
mine
cheers to
is.
you. Monday night.
Mine is a nice cup of 8 o'clock Colombian Peaks.
Oh, yeah, you like that one.
That's my favorite. Yeah, I actually
Yeah.
just ordered more because I get it on Amazon for like a bargain.
Yeah, I do love a good what's it called? Plain coffee. Basic
Yeah,
coffee.
yeah. Their Colombian Peaks is like my go-to. It's the best one.
So today, guys, we're gonna be figuring out which office character we are. It's not a game time day, but who says we just gotta play games on
Yeah,
Thursday?
yeah. This isn't really a game. This is a
That's true.
personality quiz.
True, which, since we have multiple personalities, we're gonna
Yeah.
figure out which
Well, can I
person.
get can I get two out answers? Does that mean?
Okay. Do you wanna guess before we play it and we figure out who we are? Do you wanna guess who we are?
Oh man, my no. My fear is going to be okay. I may have to edit that one. Jeez, you
Sorry, I
you
couldn't
have a
hold it.
mute button
I
over
couldn't hold
there.
it
Why
back, and
didn't
my
you
eyes were
use it?
about to close, and I couldn't
I
find the
know. I
mute
see.
button, and it was a whole.
Oh gosh. All
Oh,
right. Well, we'll just leave that in so the audience can share it.
and
Um,
bless me.
but yeah, I did bless you.
No, I'm saying in the audience
Oh,
could
the
bless me.
audience can.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Right. So I fear that mine might be Kevin,
You
and
might
I
be
don't want
Kevin.
it to be Kevin, but it might be. Might be.
I feel like I could be Michael, but I also feel like I might come out as Stanley.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Well, we'll find out. So the way we're going to do it is we're both going into the quiz. This is a quiz we found on a website called UQuiz. That is not a promotion, but they have a bunch of these kind of
Shout out to
what
you, you
character would
quiz.
you be? Yeah, good job. But they have a bunch of these kind of like personality quizzes on there. So basically, I'm going to enter the quiz as though I'm you, and I'm going to type in your answers, and then you're going to type in my answers, and in the end, it'll be a surprise for each of us who ours is.
We'll
So,
see.
all right, and I'm assuming the questions are going to be the same.
Yeah,
Oop.
probably.
Well, first we get an ad. I hate
Okay.
that.
Well, I'm outside of the ad, so I'll go ahead with
Okay,
what it says.
okay. Read yours. Well, I'll read mine.
You are
Mine
under
says you.
21.
Okay.
Is
Yep.
that what it
Same
is?
one.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Okay,
Read
go.
it.
You read it. No, you.
Nope, you read. No, all right. You are under 21 and given an alcoholic drink at a party. What do you do?
Okay.
The options are don't take it but pretend to drink it, take it but no more, take it and a couple more, take it and a lot more.
Mm, Probably don't take it.
Really? Are you
Yeah.
being honest?
No,
Are you
I am
being
being
honest? Or are you
honest.
saying that because I'm dead?
No, I'm being
All
honest
right.
because I was, when I was under 21, I was also like too scared to like get in trouble, like get
All right.
caught.
I'm probably gonna
I
say
felt more
the
open
third.
when I was under 20 or over 21.
I would say the third one.
Take it, but no more.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, actually, no. Change my answer to take it, but pretend to drink it. That's what I would
Oh,
probably do
okay.
too.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay, next.
And next, okay. There's 12 questions in this, by the way. So let's see. You hear about a senior prank about to happen. What do you do? Wow, why are these all questions like I'm in high school? This doesn't make sense for The Office. Did we go into the wrong quiz
Did
or?
you pick these on purpose so you
I
can
think I
figure
picked the
out old
Disney
me?
one.
Oh,
Yeah, right? No, um, what do you do? Senior prank about to happen. What do you do? Tell them, join in and help out, become a leader, think it's childish, and do nothing.
probably the last one just because I would like mind my
Wow,
business. I
we're
wouldn't like
gonna
be like thinking it's childish, but that's the only
yeah
one where I would just
yeah
ignore it and
you
mind my
wouldn't get
business.
involved. You'd just be
Yeah.
like
I would just
idiots and then
yeah.
walk away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would just
that's
ignore it.
prob that's probably me too. I'd
Okay.
like to say not tell on them, but become a leader. Which become a leader could mean a lot of things because a real leader would be like, no, don't do that, guys. Come on, let's go find a party where we can go and they're serving underage people.
Did you ever participate in a senior prank?
No, I did
Did
not.
they do those back like did they have
Yeah,
them back
yeah,
then?
yeah. Back then, we would take the stone tablets and we would take them to the top of the school, which it was easier because you had the dinosaur to lift it up for you,
Yeah, yeah.
and then yeah, no, I
I
did
think they
not
did a
join.
senior prank when I was a senior, but I don't remember what it was. One of the years, I don't remember if it was my year or not, where they like flip over the lunchroom tables or stupid things like
Uh,
that. But I
yeah,
never wanted to get in trouble, so I never did any of that.
yeah, yeah. That's funny. No, I didn't. I don't even know what they were. I know they did them, but I don't know what they were.
Hmm. Okay, third
Uh,
one.
okay,
Which
your turn.
concert would you attend? Rock or metal? Those two options? That's it.
I know. Of those two options, which would you attend?
I guess rock, because metal is way too intense.
Yeah. I mean, because I consider Van Halen my go-to music. That's not really metal. That's rock.
So
So
yours is rock as well?
rock. Yeah. So I answered rock for you also.
Having the two options, rock and metal, those are so similar.
I know. And I'm trying to figure out I feel like if you say metal, that you immediately become Dwight.
Right.
I don't know
True.
why, but I feel like you immediately become Dwight.
Oh, that's funny.
It's like it ignores the rest of the answers
Yeah.
and you're Dwight. Let's stop for a second. Which character will you be most disappointed if it says you are?
Probably Angela, because she's so mean and that's not me.
Yeah,
But I do
I feel
like, but
like
we do have similarities. Like,
yeah,
we both love cats, but not as much as Angela. You know what I mean?
yeah, 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 yeah. I
So
don't know
probably
for
her.
me who it would be. Like Dwight. It wouldn't be
I like,
happy, but it wouldn't be the
yeah,
worst.
I don't think
Maybe
Dwight's the
Phyllis.
worst.
I wouldn't be
Oh,
happy if it was Phyllis.
sure.
That would not be good.
Watch you get Phyllis
Let's
now.
see. Where would you sit on the school bus?
The back.
The back. Feel like I was the middle.
You were a middle kid? Okay.
Yeah, I was a middle kid.
Yeah, I like the back because when you went over the speed bumps, you went up higher. That's really the
I
only
think I
reason.
was the middle because by the time I got on the bus, it was like so full that it was like the first place I got to where there was, and it was never the
Oh,
front.
yeah.
And I was just like, I just want to sit down and get to school.
All the cool kids sat in the back, so that's also why I was
Yeah,
back there.
cool kids sat in the back. The
Hmm.
the kids that didn't want to get beat up by going in the back sat in the front, and
Yeah.
everybody else sat in the middle. So there we are.
You
I remember.
unexpectedly. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I remember where I went to school or where I got the bus. It was like the stop after me. It was this kid who and this was high school, but who like must have just stood out there smoking the entire time he was waiting for the bus because he would get on the bus and he'd smell like a cigarette factory, and every day he would sit next to me and I'd have to smell
Or
it.
maybe his
So
parents smoked cigarettes a lot. Because back then, I feel like a lot more people
yeah, it could be.
smoked
Yeah, but
cigarettes in the house.
yeah, see, I grew up in a house where my parents smoked though,
Hmm.
and this was they were smoking at the time. They quit later, but they
Yeah.
were smoking at the time, and I noticed it on this kid. So,
Oh,
you know what I mean?
right.
It
Yeah, yeah,
wasn't just
yeah.
lingering from his parents. It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
yeah. Okay, go ahead.
You unexpectedly get fired from your job. What is your reaction?
I know what mine would be. Get over it and find a new job.
Yeah, that's mine too, probably.
But I like the other two answers. Cry to your boss. I might do that a little too. No.
Yeah, cry to your boss, and then the
Leave
last
the
one.
office. Leave the office in a tantrum.
The last one. The last one
Again,
being
if you
leave the
answer that,
office.
yeah, I feel like you're Dwight. You get Dwight if you say that one.
I feel like
So,
the cry to your boss and leave the office in a tantrum are obviously your first reaction of what you want to do, but
yeah,
then
yeah,
I feel like once that happens, you're like, all right, well,
yeah,
now I need a new job.
yeah. All right. So you said get over it and find a new job,
Yes,
or cry to your
sir.
boss. Okay.
Get over it and find a new job. I would cry to
Okay.
you guys before I cried to my boss. They don't care anyway. They just
True.
fired me.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay. You reading this one?
You can read it.
Okay. You hear that a high level murderer has what's a high level murderer?
Like a
I
serial
didn't know they
killer,
had I
maybe?
didn't know they had rankings. Like
Yeah,
you
that's
hear that a
funny.
high level murderer has broken out of jail near you. What do you do? Ignore it. Nothing will happen to me. Help them get away. Oh God.
Crazy.
Secure the house. Leave town. Try to help find them.
My answer is going to be secure the house.
Wow, mine is that too.
Wow, are we gonna get
Oh,
the same character?
we might. We've only had a few that have been different on here.
That's funny.
Um,
Try to help
yeah,
find them
because
is crazy and help them get away. Like, not you teaming up with the
yeah,
serial murderer
yeah,
killer.
it would either be ignore it, nothing will happen to me, because we both live in gated communities, so we're safe,
Yeah, true.
and
And let's
it
just
would
hope
either
they
be
don't live in
that or
here.
secure the house, and secure the house would definitely be
Secure the house for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. Try to help find them.
Oh.
Go out and that's like when they. I hate to say it, but when you get the Amber Alert on your phone. I know those are a serious
Oh.
thing, and I'm not really making a joke about the Amber Alert, but there's this little part of my brain that goes like I feel like I'm supposed to do something, like I'm supposed to go out in the car and like start driving around and
Oh,
see if I.
yeah.
Although usually like they're nowhere near us
Yeah,
when
it's
we
usually
see
like
them. So
hours away. I think it's
yeah,
more just like I think the gist behind it is to, here's this person. If you see them or know anything, let us know.
yeah, yeah,
But yeah, no, it does feel very like, what do you want me to
yeah. They
do?
come over so they come over so aggressively, and then
Yeah.
there's I don't know if they do this everywhere, but the silver
Silver
alerts are
alerts.
just
They're so sad.
like they're sad, but like, why does Grandpa have keys?
I know. Well, Grandpa just got
Like,
out of the house and took off. Like, really, it's not even always that they got in the car. Sometimes they just
oh,
take
that's
off
true.
walking. I
Although
knew
when I
that
see
to
the silver
happen.
alerts, on I-4, it's like they always describe the vehicle. So
So he does
he got
have keys. Yeah.
he
So
got
that
keys.
grandpa has keys. Yeah.
As Medea said, he got keys.
Or he stole someone's keys. I have grandpa
Could
living
be.
here. He takes my keys and leaves like
Yeah, that could be.
in the
That could
middle
be.
of the night.
You should have if Grandpa wasn't all there. You should have secured the keys. That's all I'm saying. All right. So that was secure the house. We got way off on a tangent there, but that's okay. Okay,
Okay.
you read this one.
It is a Saturday night. What do you do? Stay home alone? Hang out with friends? Hit the clubs?
Well, see,
I like the
I
top
mean, I
two.
mean,
Can I pick
yeah, I mean,
both?
well, stay home alone. I mean, I'm never alone, so that's not accurate. Hang out with friends. I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing because there's people here that I
Are your
enjoy
best
hanging out
friends?
with. Yeah, they're my only friends, and definitely not hit the clubs. I'm gonna say, see, I don't know which
I'm gonna
ones.
say hang out with friends because that's what I would prefer to do.
There you go. That's a good point. And we actually do that sometimes. So
Wait, it just started
okay.
over for me.
I'm gonna have to give you all mine again.
Take it, but yours was there. No, it's okay. I can do this. Wow. Yours was do nothing. It's okay. Good thing I have a good memory.
Yeah, it is a good thing.
Okay, yours was secure the house, right?
Yep. I think the only one so far that we've been
Okay.
different on was the first one.
Okay, so what's your Saturday night?
Maybe
Hang out
not.
with friends?
Yep.
Okay, now we're moving. Question number 8. Go for it, Dad.
Okay. You're in a building on fire. What do you do? Sacrifice others to save yourself. Sacrifice yourself to save others. Follow procedure.
Follow procedure. I don't want to put myself or anybody above. Like, we'll just follow the
All right.
procedure.
All right. We have a difference here. I'm sacrifice myself to save others.
Wow. What if it's just a bunch of your coworkers that you don't care about?
It's okay.
Wow. Well, I'm following the procedure.
All right.
What schools? What
Oh,
school club slash
hold on.
activity?
Wait a minute. There's only one option on this one.
Uh huh.
Well, do we have to select one there or can we leave it unselected?
Oh, I accidentally selected it. Now I can't unselect. Try and click next.
No, it makes you. All right. Well,
What school?
that's
What school club slash activity would you do? And the only selection is band.
yeah, that's not
That's
I mean,
cheating.
that
Quiz.
is cheating.
That's.
Although would I do band? I didn't do band, so I probably wouldn't.
I wouldn't do band either, but
I would have I would have done the computer club. I think I was in the computer
I don't
club.
know if they would even have that as an option. But
All
it's
right.
okay. Band.
Well,
Okay. Well, let's just
it
get past that
forced
one.
us to select band. I don't know what they're trying to say, but I don't know that our previous answers made it that was the only option.
And just like,
So,
why'd you make me select rock or metal?
oh, this is a good one.
What does your desk look like? What?
OCD level organized, complete mess, neat. Mine is neat. It's not OCD level organized, but it's neat.
Yeah, I would say mine's neat when I have one.
Okay. Right.
Not
Yeah,
OCD
right
level
now it's
organized, but
no. When I had one though, it was neat. It was
yeah, yeah.
if it started getting out of control,
Never a
I
complete mess. That
couldn't
would
handle
just
it.
literally stress me
But
out
yeah,
during my workday.
yeah.
When I would see
Oh
people
yeah,
with their desks just a complete mess, oh my
yeah.
goodness.
Oh, well, also I think when you're working in like an office and your desk is a complete mess, like people don't go, "Wow, they're really Mike's really busy." That look at all that stuff on his desk. They go, "Oh wow, he's so disorganized." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like nobody looks
Mm-hmm.
at it like you're busy. It's okay. Question 11. Hi, how highly do you think of yourself? You think you are superior to everyone. You are self-conscious about yourself, confident but not cocky.
Confident but not cocky.
Aren't it? We're answering the same on all these, Alyssa. That would be me too.
Okay, last
Okay.
question.
All right.
Okay,
We don't have a drum roll, do we?
and we don't have a drum roll. No, I have the
Maybe I'll
basic
add one.
board. Yeah, we need to use your board more often.
I know. I still got
Um,
to figure out how to hook it up. I don't know. I should know those things and I don't. So
right,
it's fine.
you are the production.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. What would you most likely get arrested for? Drugs, public disturbance slash vandalism, Ponzi scheme, murder, sexual harassment, or fight?
Well, definitely not drugs.
I don't think any of
Public
these things.
See, public disturbance. If I was at a sporting event, like there were some sporting events when, your brother was in high school that public disturbance could, if it fell under that might be Ponzi scheme. I mean,
What is a
I
Ponzi scheme?
wish it's where like you convince people to invest in something that like, it's social security. No, you convince people to invest in something and then you convince more people after them to invest in it, and then you're using the money from the people who invested after them
Like
to
a
pay the
pyramid
first
scheme.
people. Well, the pyramid scheme is different, but a Ponzi scheme is basically it's like something that's never going to actually make money. You just keep using the money from the new people coming in
Oh,
to pay the people that invested first so that it looks like it's making money. That's honestly why that I forget who it was. Somebody I don't know if it was a presidential candidate. I think it was a congressional candidate had said Social Security is a Ponzi scheme, and you go, kind of is. Yeah. We're using the money of the
Wow.
people paying into it today to
Mm.
pay the people who were supposed to pay into it before. Okay, what was yours? Fight?
Yeah, probably a
Don't say
fight.
drugs.
Yeah, probably no, probably a fight.
All right,
Not really, because
public.
I don't fight, but probably anything. I guess a fight.
Yeah, public disturbance is mine. I get drunk in a bar and break stuff.
All
That's not me
right,
at all. But
drum roll.
okay, drum roll.
Can you hear my drum roll?
All right. Oh,
I think
oh.
it's pouring outside. Oh
Well,
no,
not
it's
here.
not. No, it's not. Just
No.
kidding. It's the AC. Okay.
Oh no, the AC just turned on. Yeah, I've been
Okay.
there. Okay, yours is really weird. You might be kind of disappointed by yours, because my thing is like this is not somebody that I consider like one of the main characters on
Same
The
with
Office.
yours. Yours is funny.
Okay. Oh, great. All right.
Oh, do you want yours first or do you want to tell me mine first?
Give me mine first.
Karen Filippelli.
Who was that? I don't even know who that was. Yours was David Wallace. Why are we? Why? How did we get ancillary characters?
That's funny. What? Karen Filippelli is the girl that Jim dated when he went to New York, when he moved to New York.
Oh, okay.
Nobody liked her
Wow.
because they wanted him to be with Pam instead, and then he broke up with her to be with Pam.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, I know now. I
Karen
know who it is.
Filippelli.
Yeah, I know the character, but didn't know that that was her name. You know who David Wallace
Of
is?
course I know who David Wallace is.
Yeah.
That's who I
Okay.
got.
Well,
That's
that's
pretty
that's who
nice.
you were.
Hey, I'll be
But
David Wallace.
yeah,
David Wallace was a boss.
but I mean, I'm just saying, like, you'd
Literally.
think, like, why do we get ancillary characters? Like, what answers do we have to get to give to get one of like the regular core, you know,
And what did I answer?
Scranton
To
characters,
we were like one or two questions off. How did you
right?
get Karen and I got David?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't think there's any science behind this at all.
You
I
know,
would,
it could have been worse. We could have got people from like after Michael left. Like those are the
right.
real
Well, that's
like
what.
juvenile or
Yeah,
not juvenile characters, but the like junkie characters. No offense.
yeah, yeah. I thought you were going to tell me that I got who was the character that Will Ferrell played?
Mm,
He was on like
I
two
don't
or
even know
three
his
episodes
name.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget his name.
I
I
wonder
thought
why
you were
they
going to tell
got
me
rid
I
of
got that.
him like so fast.
I don't think he was ever intended to be more than like a fill in for who they ended up making. You know, the Michael replacement. I think that was just because I mean at that point, like Will Ferrell was already doing movies and all that kind of stuff. Like he wasn't going to do a TV sitcom.
I think he would have been good as a Michael replacement though,
He would have been. He would have been.
because he
You know
has
what's
that
funny? Do
personality.
you know who Ricky Gervais is?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know he was in? There was like the original version. This is probably like
Oh
anybody who knows The
yeah.
Office is like duh.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny because I can't picture like was he the Michael character in that? Because I can't picture that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'd like to see if I could find that series somewhere and watch it because I can't picture him as like Michael. As the Michael character.
Did you see there's this new show on Netflix and it has I always just say Michael Scott cuz like, that's his name.
Yeah.
There's a newer show on Netflix called The Four Seasons and it's like a short series type of thing.
Hmm. Hmm.
Or what do they call it? Limited series. So it's
Yep.
only, one season, like maybe 8 episodes, like
Hmm.
10, something like that. But it has Steve Carell in it, and he's just he's just good at playing those certain types of characters.
Yeah. 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 I
He's
know what you
just
mean.
he's just
Yeah.
really good at playing the not dumb character,
No,
but the
no, yeah.
like just
Well,
I don't
you
know,
think of
silly character.
you think of the character he played in The Anchorman.
Yeah. Like he's just really good at that role.
Yeah,
Even when he was
yeah.
in that one, what was it? That space show that was out where
I don't
he
think I ever saw that.
it was a space show. Oh my gosh, what was it called? I can't think of the name of it. But
I
he was
know, I know he was in that. I know he was in that Bruce Almighty sequel where he was like building an ark,
oh yeah.
which was
Space Force on Netflix.
okay. Yeah, I never saw that. I know what you're talking about though, but I never saw that.
That was pretty good too. But yeah, the
Yeah,
4 seasons. If you're looking for something to watch, watch that. It's just a funny little show, and it's so short too that you can it's not going to
yeah,
take forever to watch or get through. But
yeah.
it's pretty funny. His character in
Hey,
it is really funny, and it has a lot of like the different comedians in it as well, which also helps make it funny.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I still always think it's funny that that like there was so much talk about them doing like a, reboot or whatever of The Office. I haven't seen it coming around. I mean, maybe it still will. Who knows? I feel like if something like that does, it'll because wasn't there supposed to be that like it was a Friends reunion thing that was supposed to be on like HBO Max. Did that ever come out? I know they said it
Oh
had like a
yeah.
trailer for it. It was supposed to be about like Chandler's death or
Oh yeah, I'm not
that.
sure. I just think sometimes, you just gotta leave the reboots sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, it can go. It can ruin the legacy of the original. Definitely,
Like that,
definitely.
there was something I think you just need to follow with something that there was something special about just The Office up until Michael left.
Yeah.
And, I can watch The Office over and over and over again. And
Yep.
I think it's funny every time, but I also know that there's people that also don't think The Office is funny.
But so when you watch it, like if you're watching it though, do you watch it just because like I know a lot of times I'll be channel surfing and it'll be on. Do you watch it like
Mhm.
that, or you like okay, I'm going to start from the beginning and go through it all again?
Well, since I've seen it, I'll just watch it like that because
Hmm.
I don't have Peacock, so I can't watch it through and through. But when it was on
Oh,
Netflix,
is that the only place you can stream it?
yeah, it moved there because it
That
used to be
sucks.
on Netflix, and when it was on Netflix,
Yeah.
I really would watch it all the way up until Michael left, and then I would go back to
Hmm.
episode 1 and
Well,
like watch it through.
sometimes you got to look because like you have YouTube TV, right?
Not anymore.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, I was
Because I
on
was
I
gonna
know
say,
every now and then I do the trial for YouTube TV. So when I see that
oh,
they have a
okay,
20, okay, I hope like, they don't find me and try and block
yeah,
me, but every time I see that they have a 21-day trial. I I like YouTube TV. It's just really expensive. It's like $80 a month, and I don't know. I feel like I don't watch TV enough to justify that $80 a month.
yeah,
I watch the
yeah,
news in
yeah,
the morning, but even now that I don't have YouTube TV right now, I just watch it on my Samsung Live, and it's the same exact
yeah,
news that I watch on YouTube
yeah,
TV. The only
yeah,
thing
yeah,
good
yeah.
about YouTube TV, I guess, is like when like sports games are happening and stuff. It's nice for
Sure.
that. Like when the NBA finals, that's why we had it because when the NBA
Oh,
finals were
got you.
going on, we were able to watch it on
Although a lot of
YouTube
times
TV.
those are even on like local channels too. A lot of those
Yeah.
games, so you can even watch them there.
Mhm.
Um, no, but I was gonna say because like whatever channel it is that has it on, you can they might have it on demand then too. That you can
Oh
watch it
yeah.
on the on demand version.
Yeah.
But also, would you have been more upset if you got Creed Bratton?
I always forget about Creed.
Yeah,
I
I
know
know. I would have
Creed
been
has
okay
his
if I
funny
got Creed.
moments.
I would have
Yeah.
rather have gotten him than somebody from the what was it, the Syracuse office.
Yeah.
You know, I would have
Yeah.
rather
No,
gotten
that's
him.
true. That's true. We did get like very I'm in
Yeah,
corporate and you're from the New York office that, they stopped
yeah,
talking about after a while.
yeah, yeah. Exactly, exactly.
That's funny.
All right. Well, that was fun.
Yeah,
I
these little
enjoyed that.
quizzes, this quiz kind of, even when you sent me the Disney one, like which Disney
Yeah.
character are you? Which I
Yeah.
wonder
Yeah.
if those answers, we'll have to do those another time, and I wonder if those
Yeah.
answers,
Yeah.
if it's going to be as like out of the
Yeah.
woodworks, like one of the seven
Yeah.
dwarves or something.
Yeah. I
Um,
wonder if. Well, no, that wouldn't make sense.
or if it would be like
Yeah.
Mickey, Minnie, a Disney princess, something like that.
Yeah. Right. Like, I don't want to get LaFoe or, you know,
Like these
like,
quizzes, they bring me back to the old Facebook days
oh
when
yeah.
everybody was doing them and then posting them
Yeah.
on their
Yeah. Yeah.
page. Like, okay, I've
Yeah.
had enough of you. I don't
Yeah.
care,
Yeah. Yeah.
which character you are. I don't care
Yeah.
what color in the crayon box you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it reminded me of. Good times. Nice
Yep.
little
Hmm.
throwback.
All right. Well, thanks for checking us out this week. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you Thursday.
Bye, everyone.